Afternoon. I'm actually recording the second part of the class. This morning I realized the recording of the virtual class was cut until one point, and then the rest of the information was lost. So at, at the point of the previous video stopped, I was explaining about like the characteristics of the file, the Excel file that it's on the model activity. Sorry, I was looking for the activity and exporting potential model. This is the Excel file. It's called exporting potential model. Well, you can keep on taking a look of that, but I will like to start explaining what is really the source of information that you need to consult in order to develop correctly the exporting potential model Excel file. So let's take a look of the exporting potential survey guide. Exporting potential survey guide. It's this one. So this is the Word file, and this exporting potential survey guide. It's the document. It's the as I already told you, this is a source of information that you need to consult, and it's the survey that measures the potential and intention of a company in order to having an objective to become an international company. And this file, this survey, it's already filled up by Alternativas de Expresión general manager, and in this case Marta Rosa, that is the wife of the couple that created this company. Well, here you will find all kinds of information that are closely related to what the Excel file exporting potential is looking forward. Exporting sales, many data about where the company is actually exporting and in what percentages, and to which countries or markets. Here, for example, it's 50% is Guatemala and Costa Rica, located in the center of Central America, Venezuela and Ecuador. These are the kind of markets that are very easy to attack. Then they are usually called as or known as nature markets. That it's the one that are very easy to penetrate, and always been the objective for starting an international process in any Colombian company, because of the proximity, the cultural characteristics that we share, and of course the language. Here they say that they have some minimal adaptation, just the language in the package, probably not so much, as long as they need to send it to Colombia. So really very basic. Well, the manufacturing company evolution, during some years can give us an idea of how big the company has become in the latest 6 years. Well, something about the structure of the company. This is very important also, as long as a company can have a local sales coverage that cover a huge number of cities in Colombia and located in different places, no? For example, of course, Bogotá, Soacha, alrededor de Bogotá, it's an important place. But if you evaluate putting your products and making business with people in Cúcuta, in Ipiales, Pasto, well, this is the far south of Colombia, and Cúcuta is the limit with Venezuela, and but it's really far away. I mean, from Bucaramanga to Cúcuta, it can be a road that it can take 8 hours by bus. Ibagué, Santa Marta, no? It's the north coast. And not only evaluating if the company can have some logistical skills, but also the manager need to have some cultural skills to manage the negotiation processes. Now, because dealing with people in Santa Marta, I'm totally sure that it's very different from dealing clients in Bogotá or in Cúcuta, Pasto. No, every place has its own way, its own key. Medellín, Bello, Antioquia. Penetrating Antioquia and Medellín is not easy at all. I mean, these guys are not doing bad at all. Actually, pretty good. No, well, local states, Nariño, Meta, no, everywhere in Colombia. Antioquia, I mean, pretty amazing. Not very bad, and actually the current percentage of local sales only. I mean, this is the percentage of the sales that they make in Bogotá, that occur in Bogotá. And so 67% of the sales are made outside Bogotá. That's another thing. No. What was the distribution channel? How did they? In which way? In which exporting mode? Which exporting mode did they use in order to export so far? So major distributors are very important, 60%, and 30% wholesalers for supermarkets and hypermarkets, and 5% of online from 0 to 5. It's not very important in terms of the final percentage of the sales, but it's increasing now from 1 year to another. So that's a good thing also when we evaluate the potential exporting potential for the company. Here, how those sales are divided into the different product categories. The concentration of defined male clients tells about how the company deals with the number of clients. So if the most important clients just leave the company, well, things can get tough, but not so bad. No, in the next 5 clients, no, so it will decrease. So we can say that tienen los huevos en diferentes canastas. Then some other questions, no? A lot of questions and answers and subjects about how the company is prepared to start their internationalization process. So let's take a look of the exporting potential model. That was the file that we were talking about in the previous recording. So the activity, it's focused on trying to develop the competence between the students of this course of knowing how to read this survey, this exporting potential survey. You need to read it and understand what the questions means and what are the implications of the answers that the alternativas de expresión manager gave to this place. No? So here in the Excel file, as I told you, we were evaluating exporting intention and exporting potential. No? And I will ask you to grade the company based on the information that it's collected in this exporting potential survey. Now, this is the source of information that you're going to consult to fill in or to make your assignment. So first of all, I want you to grade the company in terms of strategic planning, economic of scale, risk diversification, international networks, domestic market interim situation, all these things that we already kind of explained. But so you might be wondering yourselves, where can I get that information? So take a look. We are in the first working sheet. If we move to the third working sheet, is the same information, no? But the difference in this working sheet is that you will find the answers of all these questions, proactive and reactive motivations, all these questions, you will find it in question 8.1. 8.1. So let's go and take a look of that particular question and what the manager answered. 8.1. No, so 8.1, in exporting and intent exporting barriers of perception. How important are the following reasons or motivations to initiate an international process into the company, from 1, the less important, to the 5, the most important? So the most important for them are business network, external market opportunities, institutions, all the aspects that were graded to 5, and there is some others that are graded to 1. No? So the differences between the important and what is not very important are totally clear. So based on the answers collected in questions 8.1, as the file is suggesting us, the file in the third working sheet, you can evaluate this company, and here you need to clearly explain the reasons that drive the group to grade the company with that number. Now the group must clearly explain and justify why. No, this is the grading. Now take a look here. Having like trouble. So you will need to grade here in column F, and to grade here in column G. I'm sorry, to grade the company in the cells of column G, but in the column F you will have to clearly explain the reasons that the group had to grade the company with that grade. and strategic planning, economic of scales. What I want you to do is to back up the reasons, give us the reasons why you evaluate that way. Same thing happens in exporting potential analysis. If you jump from page 2 to page 4, you will find same information. Well, this is in Spanish. I'm sorry about it. These are the same questions, but in Spanish, and the question in the exporting survey exporting potential survey for the company. For example, the file told us to look in question point 4.1, number of domestic cities 18. So we go back here, say 4.1. We will jump to the second working sheet and grade here. So this is 18. 18 cities. No, in my opinion, can be pretty huge and impressive to have such a distribution. Not just because the product has to be good, but also because reaching so many places it requires some skills from the company. So I will put probably 4.5, and try to explain here. You will write something and say, yeah, because this is you justify this question. This is what I really want you to do: grading and justify, grading and justify, grading and justify, based on the information collected now in the exporting potential survey. Now that it's on, it's up the Moodle activity. So I hope this short video of 17 minutes already can clarify things for you guys. Focus on this. This is the most important part. You will also need to go out and look for the alternativas de expresión cards. Try to look for them and find them in any store in Bogota, and where you find them, now please buy one of the cards, and please buy cards from 2 other competitors. What we really need to do is to take the 3 cards, alternativas de expresión, and the 2 competitors that you found in the store, and with the 3 cards, you will compare them in terms of price, quality of the paper, message that the card have, message, and some graphical aspects, the comics or the images that the cards have to develop. But this is like a secondary part of the assignment. If you're willing to deal with that for next Monday, it will be great. If not, you can't complete the assignment for the improved version term. I think this is like small summary of what I want you to do to help you develop the first guide on time. So good luck, have a nice weekend. I'll be very looking forward to see your questions on the chat. The WhatsApp chat, it's always been a great tool for advising and helping students with any kind of problems. So bye.